Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Henry Alvarez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage.
Let's play ball.
He knows.
You're out. 3.
Into the box now, Jesus Calderon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jesus.
Now the pitch. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just strike out. Keep that guy off the base path.
Batting second, the third baseman, Andreas Silva.
At the plate now, Andreas Silva. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 13 home runs and 51 runs batted in.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Juan Franco. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Chad Roberts. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat. Left side, but well foul. Franco aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike taken up in the zone.
Here we go, guys.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Mario Del Villar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Jack Wendell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Strand 1 will move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for the Reds.
At the plate, Marty Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands, solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Russ Beavers. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball.
You're out.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle
The
Batista.
left fielder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Batista.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, we got no one.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Capps is there, 1 away. And with 1 gone for him in the inning, let's check out where these guys sit in the standings. And as you can see, they've got themselves a slim 2.5 game lead in the division. Next for Milwaukee, Henry Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Henry.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. First delivery to him on the way. Jesus Calderon stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Andreas Silva comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Low for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ramirez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Now batting. Right
Mark
fielder.
Staples
Oh,
is
one.
in with one away now as he
Staples.
swings and misses here at strike one. Off the
No,
plate,
that missed.
one
That's the
ball,
ball.
one strike. And he pumps the
1-2
fastball
to
by
count.
him here. 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now to the plate, Juan Franco.
batting.
He reached on a
Shortstop.
single in his first try.
Call.
And he just
Franco.
misses inside with the fastball there.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and
The center
confident.
fielder.
And he'll get there in
Yeah.
plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here's the Reds pitcher,
The batter.
Marty Jones.
The pitcher.
He'll try to follow
Marty.
up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he
1-1.
misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Too high
Ball.
there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Play ball.
Ready now, Mario Del Villar. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. First pitch coming, here it is. Up and in for ball 1.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Oh, that's a
2-0
tough
to
call
count.
for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life
Ball
of an
outside.
umpire.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch.
Yeah! We got a full
3-1 is a
count.
fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes.
Is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Jack Wendell. He'll look to bounce back
batting,
after striking
first
out
baseman.
his last time up.
Jack Wendell.
1 out. You got 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter
Ball
runs
outside.
outside. Ball 1.
Here we go.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed
Ball
pitch.
outside.
Ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. First pitch coming. Here it
The
is.
left fielder, number 22. Kyle.
Reined in,
Bautista.
and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Let's play ball. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Henry Alvarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. 0-1 the count.
Alvarez.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesus Calderon 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Gutierrez gathers, makes the throw to first, 2 down. At the plate, Andreas Silva. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded softly to the right.
Silva.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Ready for another shot now, Mark Staples. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1, here it comes.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Fernandez is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ernesto Chavez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. MLB The Show's at the plate, Parker Bentler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Cubs.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's the pitch.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove of winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Roll. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like...
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. So in now for Chicago, Henry Abreu. Had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now on average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
Now, you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
The count's full.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Full count still. Eagle stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So stepping in, Brooks Babb. He went deep in the contest last night. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand a couple. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Standing in, Russ Beavers. Half of the first.
The left fielder, Russ Beavers.
The pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to. Get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Batting second, the first baseman.
In now, Peter Cotton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Go, kid.
Nobody out, runner on first. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, one pitch right here. One out.
Count remains 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got 3-2.
Geraldo Fernandez is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
The center fielder, Geraldo.
Standing in now, Geraldo Fernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
3, you're out.
The next Cub up, Jeffrey Nash, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bounce to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Alex Tejeda, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Set to get his day started, Tom Sohn. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 2 out, nobody on. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, come on now.
And another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Let's play ball. 3.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marty Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher,
James Guerrero is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
All right, come on now.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Parker Bentler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now riding in once again, Lionel Eagle, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike one. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And it's fouled away. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging in the dirt. Arnett corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning.
Play ball. 3.
In now, Henry Abreu. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2 the count.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Got him. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Stephen Wright. He drew a walk his first time up.
Off the plate, ball
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Right.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Hey, we got one here.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Brooks Babb comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jesse Arnett, in there for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marty Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
0-1.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jeffrey Nash. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jeffrey Nash is retired to kick off the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Tejeda. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tom Sohn is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs.
Play ball. Three.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 48, Sam Gilbert.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. A ball and a strike now. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts
strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Parker Bentler.
The right fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now the pitch. Lionel Eagle is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
Digging in now, Marty Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Let it rip right here. We need you. I see you driving.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Center fielder looking up, and that one reaches the power stacks. What a shot. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first home run of the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, a homer for all the old men in the world. Who says this is a young man's game anyway? He just uncorks on this thing. And I think he's glad it's a homer because that way he doesn't have to sprint all the way around the bases. He could take all the time in the world. Good for him.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So now to the plate, Russ Beavers. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
All right, one time here.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds. Leading off the inning, Henry will need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stephen Wright is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. On the ground to the left side, scooped up. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Standing in, Brooks Babb. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Fernandez is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-zip. So striding in, Peter Cotton. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Let's play ball. He's out. 3.
So coming to the plate, Jeffrey Nash. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked real. And it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Digging in, Alex Tejeda.
Now batting, shortstop, Alex.
Nope.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you got one.
1-1, here it comes. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now in the box, Tom Sohn, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Come on, guys.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
Inside.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marty Jones. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Fielded cleanly, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Richard Ruff is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
No outs now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Parker Bentler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Hey, 2 here.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lionel Eagle.
Into the box now, Lionel Eagle. And that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Weak roller right side. Barehanded at his knees. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.